Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ben Wheeler, local real estate agent in Balsam Lake. And today I am sitting with Mark Goodham, owner of GudRides. It's a great ride service in the area. So stay tuned. It's going to be a great one. All right, Mark, I'll let you introduce yourself.
My name is Mark Goodham. It's kind of where the name GudRides came from. It's a Norwegian spelling, so it's G-U-D, and good and ride, they just kind of went together. So
Nice, right?
it's right.
It's just awesome. You're right, fits.
Yeah. So, I'm the owner of GudRides. It's a transportation service that we so desperately need. And in small town Wisconsin, small town Minnesota, these small towns, you don't get Ubers. You don't.
Yep, there's no Ubers, there's no Lyft. There's really no cab service by any account. Like if you have to get to the airport, you got to go.
Yeah.
Or if you want to go up a night on the town with your friends or whatever, you got to.
Who wants to drink and drive? It's just not worth it.
It's just not worth it. So someone's got to be the DD.
So many times I hear about people, they come up thinking, okay, well, we're going to do this and then just grab an Uber.
Yeah.
And then they're left high and
because there are none.
high and dry. So I got sick and tired of sitting there and saying it. And I figured one day I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I started the company, and I mean, it's very well received in the area. It's big on just making sure that both parties involved are pleased with the outcome. I don't want to, I couldn't sleep at night if I felt like I was taking advantage of everybody monetarily.
Yeah.
And I'm doing this for the community first.
Yeah.
Sure. Make a little money on the side, get paid for, what I like to do. I love driving. So it kind of just goes hand in hand. But
So when did you start GudRides? Like when did when did you think like this could be a thing?
2023 is when I started. I started early. It was still cold. It was March.
Sure.
And so I overheard somebody else talking about they should do it. And I'm like, okay, that was my sign. The very next day I got online and formed the company. It's an LLC.
Okay.
So I started in 2023. And when I started, I didn't really have much of a direction. So I was kind of taking everything and anything, and it was on demand. So I just it was by phone call.
Okay.
And that meaning I could get a phone call at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
or I could get a phone call at 1 a.m.
You didn't have an answering service or anything like that. It was just you, right?
Right. So, with a family and a child, I think she was under the age of, she was somewhere around 7.
Sure.
Who wants to be basically put your life on hold to be on call for
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
right? So I did that for a full season, and then it was a little bit too much at the time for everything that I had going on in my life. So a lot of people realize, hey, are you the same guy from before? It's how they ask me now. And the answer is yes, I am. But I took some time away, and then I rethought about it. And when it was the right time, I started the company back again.
Back better than ever.
But yeah, so it's all pre-booked. Everybody knows exactly what they're going to get.
I know I've used you a couple of times to get to the airport, and we have in October, you're going to bring you to the airport again. It's just nice not to have to worry about parking or having to have someone drop you off or pick you up, because your flight could be whatever time, and maybe someone doesn't want to drive to MSP at that time or whatever.
Huge, because out here in small town Wisconsin, I'm just going to call it.
Yeah.
We've either got to find a friend,
yep,
or a family member or somebody to ask them to put their life on hold, or we got to pay the parking over at the airport, which is,
it's crazy.
it's astronomical.
It's crazy.
It's like, I think one of my clients had spent like $550 some odd dollars just like for 2 weeks they were gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. So, and I love going to the airport. I call me crazy, but I like to drive.
So get old the guy who likes to go there, because most people don't.
Yeah. And one thing that I like to let everybody know is that it is a private shuttle, so you're not sharing it with anyone.
Oh, sure.
I like to call it door to gate service. Okay. So I pick you up at your front door, and you can say that your vacation starts there, because your mindset, you can just let it all go once you hit the GudRides van.
Yeah. Because once you're in, you can start relaxing,
right?
Because you're in the GudRides,
right? If you want to relax, we can put on some chill, vibing music, or we can pump it up. But usually it's just easy listening.
Nice. Get ready for the anticipation of the airport and whatever not it is.
Yeah. So it's really nice being able to be picked up at your door, not have to worry about parking, not have to make 1,000 phone calls to find somebody to put their life on hold for you. And so like I don't charge crazy amounts of money. I like the
A lot of the fees probably are based on like where your starting point is, or like your
yeah.
how big of a radius or how many miles you're putting on and stuff. I'm sure there's different fees for certain areas.
Right. Yeah, basically I think 4 things. I need, well, their name, and a lot of most of this stuff is actually done over just text messages.
Sure.
So, I mean, it's so simple to shoot a text.
Yeah.
The information needed is the name, the group size, obviously the pick up and drop off locations, and flight information, if applicable. And then I put all that in there, and from Balsam Lake. Well, I don't want to say what the rate is because everything tends to fluctuate.
Right.
But for somewhere around $100 for a person to get to the airport, not have to worry about parking.
That's like 3 days of parking down there.
I think it's something like $36. Yeah, it's how do we allow that? I'm not sure, but yeah, you can handle it all right through text too. And then payment is simple with all the technology nowadays. It's easy just to send a Venmo link over.
Sure.
I can do credit card over the phone. I can basically do anything that a restaurant can do for payment. Okay. I can take a card in the car.
Nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It works out fantastic. I've got a really good rating.
So you've gotten pretty good reception from the local community. I see it all the time on like the local connection Facebook groups and stuff. Like, hey, is there any services for, can I get to the airport, or I want to go out tonight with friends or something. And I always see recommendations for GudRides. Like,
Yeah,
always see that.
I love it. Cool. I love it. It feels great. I mean, it's very well received. I get random just text messages from people that I know and people that I've helped, or family members of people that I've helped, just saying, thank you so much for the service. We're going to continue supporting you. So, that's awesome. It feels good. It almost makes me feel like I'm taking care of family.
Yeah. Well, it was such a needed service for the area. That it just wasn't there. It's like a void, and that you filled it. And that's
my main intention, or my intention is to obviously grow.
Yeah.
But I don't want to grow too fast and bite off more than I can chew.
Sure.
It's a small business, so it's time to grow. I can feel the big guy in a little coat just going on. I need to also probably get another van. In the future, I'd like to be able to offer limousine rides and like little party bus.
Yeah.
Like to start with a short bus or something like that. I don't want to divulge my entire plan to the world yet.
What is your ride here?
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about that.
This is a 2022 Chrysler Pacifica. It is the largest, I believe so. It's got the largest cubic feet of all the minivans in its class.
Lots of room, super comfy.
Yeah, I love this van. This is actually my third Chrysler Pacifica in this generation. I mean, it's got stow and go seating and everything like that. But I can fit 6 comfortably, nice, in there with luggage. 6. I haven't had any issues where we've had to strap anything in onto the top yet. But if need be, we can.
Right. Just in case.
Yeah. Well, I like to keep it clean. Like, they know me well at the car wash that I like to go to, because they're there every other or every day. It seems like.
Well, that kind of plays into your tagline, right? Like professional
transit. I have to, my van is my business card, basically.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
I'm walking advertisement, right? So if I don't keep a nice, clean, comfortable van, then nobody's going to want to get into it.
It's kind of a turn off, people may not want to come back, but clean, comfortable ride here, like for me, because I've had the ride before. It's awesome.
I'm actually, I'm going to change it's going to be GudRides. The calling is going to be ride, relax, recharge.
Ride, relax, recharge.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Because that's the way I want it to feel when people come in, and they get out and they're ready to take on the next step of their journey, right?
Mm-hmm.
Recharged and ready to go.
And I suppose, you get rides from people coming into the area. They're, maybe they're from the Twin Cities area and they're out here visiting family, or they're just visiting one of the local lakes or something like that. And they want to go tool around, but they don't know where all of the spots are.
Yep.
And then it gets to be a little bit daunting trying to map things out.
Mm-hmm.
So having a local guide to kind of help with that too.
Yeah.
So you can do that.
Quite often when I pick somebody up and I'll drop them off, we'll have the conversation in the car or whatever. And I usually just tell them, you call me if you have any questions about anything anywhere. I'm usually in the know, restaurants and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If I don't know, I know somebody who knows. It's a good thing about the small communities. You're well connected. So you can always find an answer for somebody.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's cool.
What is the best way? Where does someone go book?
Yeah, so most of my advertising is currently done on Facebook. I do want to do some other things as well. I've got a bunch, but to book the service, they can call or text me directly.
Okay.
Or they could do it on Facebook. They could email. However, the best way for someone to book is just to shoot me a text message on my cell, or give me a phone call.
Okay.
And that's the easiest way.
Sure.
I like to have text message is actually preferred because that way both people have a paper trail, so they can both always look back and say, wait, I thought I said this, or this is that. And, every time I have a booking, I always making sure that I send a booking confirmation to them. So for them to keep and hold on to, so they can always look at it in their phone. I mean, who doesn't? Everybody carries their phone everywhere they go.
Absolutely. What's your number to text you at?
So my phone number is 715-651-7227. And that's my cell phone that I use for the business.
Perfect.
So.
We're going to put that information into the description below, and we'll also link GudRides Facebook page, all that information.
Website is coming.
It's coming. It's on the way.
To be.
So to be continued there. It's a growing company, so he's building things here. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say about your business?
I think it's important so it is pre-booked. So I try to steer away from getting phone calls randomly to take care of somebody in an hour.
Yep.
By pre-booking, it keeps me on a schedule, so I know where I'm going to be, when I'm going to be there, what I can take in. It's always safe if you do have an outing that you're going to have your friends or family, or you're going to go out for dinner and drinks. I always say a safe bet is 2 weeks in advance.
Okay.
And that's just to ensure that you can get on the books.
Sure. So you can guarantee.
Yeah.
Likely guarantee your spot,
right?
Because it's one van. You got a bunch of people looking for rides,
right?
That calendar fills up pretty quick. So it
also gives me a little playroom, a little buffer to be able to kind of maybe move some things around. Some things might overlap.
Yeah.
Just a couple quick phone calls on my end. It gives me more ability to say yes instead of,
yeah,
sorry, I'm full.
Yeah.
But I have taken people, in less than 24 hours notice. And just I'm sure
it depends on the circumstances. Yeah. I'm sure location of where they're going, if it fits into your calendar and doesn't, get in the way of another ride that's already pre-booked. And yeah, I'm sure there's all kinds of different things to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think that kind of wraps us up here. Thank everybody for watching. Take care.
All right. Thanks, guys. I hope to see you on the road.